Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to horizontally center an element into the parent. That means if we have a certain child, let's say, I'll just close this anyways. Okay, if this is the container right here, we want to see how to put an element at the very center horizontally, not vertically, horizontally. Let me show you first what it is. We're gonna have it's actually very simple, but let me just show you here. We're gonna have a class which we'll call it outer, and we'll have another div right here that will give it a class of inner. And in here we simply, let's say, center me please. Center me please. Now if I come over here and refresh this, you can see right there it says center me please. And what else? What we need to do right now is to give it a style. So what styles do we give? Let's give it we need to see it first, so let's give it some background so that we can tell which is which. So we'll give it a width of 100%. By default, all divs have the width of 100%. So whether you give that or not, it doesn't matter. I will give it a height of 400 pixels and a background color of, let's say, deep pink. And if I save that and refresh it, was it? Okay, deep blue sky. It doesn't matter. So this is right there. The next thing that we want to do right now is to give style to the inner element. The inner element, let's give it a width of, let's say, 50%. That means 50% of the screen width, and height of, let's say, 150 pixels, and a background color of deep pink. All right. Okay, cool. Let's refresh and see what's up. Okay, it's right there. Maybe I should change the color a little bit. I mean, text color. Color, let's give it a white. And font size, let's give it a, let's say 20 pixels. And if we come over here and refresh it, oh yeah, right there. So what else do we need to do? But before we move further, let me just show you one thing. The reason to why I gave this width in percentage right here is because I want it to be responsive. So if I go over here and I try to work this out in different screens, you can see that both the parent and the child are responsive. So that means they can work on a mobile phone, on a computer without any problem. All right, the next thing that we want to do is to make sure that we center this child in the parent. Okay, what do we do here? So we simply go over here and say margin, margin left auto, margin right auto. So when we give margin left auto and margin right auto, you'll come to realize that we have actually centered that content already. You see, as simple as that. You just need to give it a margin left auto and margin right auto. And if you're bothered with this text being on the very left over there, you could simply just give it a text align center, and you'll be good to go. Let me show you. There you go. You see, so the text is centered. The other stuff are all centered. You see right there. It's quite awesome. It works very well. And let's say you want to put this child down a little bit. You just want to have some space up there, so you could simply just give it a padding on the outer element. Be very careful. The margin left auto and margin right auto goes to the child element, and the what I'm doing right now, let's say padding top, let's say padding top of, let's say 50 pixels. This one I'm giving it to the outer, to the parent item. Let me refresh here, and you'll see right there. You see, so it works just like that. It's really awesome. But well, this one is not even important. So I was just showing you that you could still be able to adjust anything that you want. So right there, if you want to center your element horizontally, this is how you do it. You simply add margin left, margin right, put them auto, give them auto, and you'll be good to go. Or in some other places, you will see people writing margin 0 auto. The meaning of margin 0 auto, that means margin top 0, margin bottom 0, left and right will become auto. So let me refresh that, and if I show you here, you see there is no changes at all. But if I remove this, if I remove and save it, if I refresh here, you see the element is going to go back there, and if I say Control Z to return that, and if I refresh over here, it will still go back to the very center the way we want it. So this is only for the horizontal centering. If you want to do both horizontal and vertical center, I will record another video and show you how to do it.